Welcome to Sanjeevani Education Group. Sanjeevani Education Group is a IIT NEET coaching hub which is renowned for producing the rankers in different competitive exams from national level 11th and 12th JEE NEET, Standard 10th NTSC MTSC, 6th and 9th Dr. Homi Bhabha Bal Vaidyanik exam, 5th and 8th scholarship exam, 7th Olympiads along with IIT NEET Foundation for all classes. We have experienced faculty who focus on the academic development of students. So dear parents, hurry up. For admission, visit Sanjeevani Education Group, plot number 13, Aditya Nagar, Gadkhera, Aurangabad, or call 95112 70135 or 95112 66680.
Welcome students. In the last or previous lecture, we have seen the life cycle of Ascaris lumbricoid. Okay, hope you will understand it very well. And still, if you have any doubt regarding the life cycle of Plasmodium or life cycle of Ascaris lumbricoid, then you can ask me on our group. Okay, WhatsApp group. So today we are going to discuss about the symptoms of the ascariasis. What are the preventions of ascariasis? What are the management and the treatment of ascariasis? Okay. First of all, let us discuss the symptoms of ascariasis. So as you know that the life cycle of ascariasis is simple. It completes its whole life cycle or entire life cycle within a single host, that is human beings. So where it lies in the human beings, it lies in the first of all, their larva lies in the intestine, then their larva also lies in the lungs, and again their adult form, that is adult male and female Ascaris lumbricoid worms are present in the intestine. So all the symptoms in the Ascaris lumbricoids are related with the intestine and the lungs. Okay. The first one, when the embryo or when the embryonated eggs of the Ascaris lumbricoids are hatched into the intestine, this releases larva. These larvae are penetrated into the portal circulation and then hepatic portal circulation and reach up to the where in the liver. After that liver, they are enters into the lungs. Due to the lodgement of the larva of Ascaris lumbricoid in the lung, it causes pneumonia in the lung. You know that where this larva penetrate through the wall of alveoli of the lungs, which causes inflammation of the alveolar wall and which causes pneumonia. So such type of ascariasis pneumonia is called as low Fleur's type of pneumonia. It is called as low Fleur pneumonia. Okay. Then again the symptoms are related with the intestine. Now all the intestinal symptoms in the ascariasis is due to the presence of large noodle-like worms, male and female Ascaris lumbricoid worms. Okay. First of all, these the worms blocks intestine. जैसे मैंने आपको एक डायग्राम ग्रुप पे आपके सेंड किए, आप वो डायग्राम देख सकते हो. उस डायग्राम में आप देख सकते हो कि इंटेस्टाइन की सर्जरी की जा रही है, जहाँ पे इंटेस्टाइन कट किया हुआ है और उसमें से नूडल लाइक वर्म्स निकाले जा रहे हैं. So these are looks like noodles. So large worms and they are cylindrical forms and they blocks entire intestine. So first of all, my main symptom is related to the abdominal discomfort. Okay, and all other symptoms are pneumonia symptoms related to the lungs like cough, the discomfort in the chest, difficulty in the breathing, then coughing, then fever. These all are the symptoms of the pneumonia. Then second type of symptom, abdominal discomfort due to the blocking of the intestine. Then may causes the intestinal perforation, means rupture of intestine, also cause the intestinal ulcer, and then many more are secondary complications. So these are the most important symptoms of the Ascaris lumbricoides in which constipation or diarrhea alternates. Okay. So what are the preventions of the Ascaris lumbricoides? How you can prevent Ascaris? How we can prevent the Ascaris disease? First of all, why this disease occur? This disease is caused by the consumption of contaminated food and water, which containing the embryonated eggs of the Ascaris lumbricoids. So, first of all, you have to take your food thoroughly washed. Your vegetables are thoroughly washed. Then, your drinking water must be boiled, or it must be chlorination of the water. वो कीजिए, वाटर आपका बॉइल्ड होना चाहिए. या फिर अभी इन दिनों में मीन्स रेनी सीजन में वाटर कंटामिनेशन ज़्यादा रहता है, तो इसलिए वाटर थोड़ी उसे बॉईल करना चाहिए. देन उसके बाद उसका क्लोरिनेशन करना चाहिए, देन उसे कंज्यूम किया चाहिए. अब जिस टाइम में वेजिटेबल्स जो होते हैं हमारे, उसे थोरोली वॉश करना चाहिए. देन फूड जो है, तो जो ओपन स्पेस से फूड रखा जाता है वो फूड कंजम्पशन नहीं करना चाहिए. जो भी फूड आप मार्केट से लेके आते हो वो ओपन जगह रखा है तो उसे पहले वॉश कर लेना है. घर में जो भी फूड आप रख रहे हो तो उसे थोरोली पूरा पैक कवर करके रखना है. अनकवर फूड खाना नहीं, और ऐसे हाउस फ्लाइज जिस पर डिपॉजिट होते हैं ऐसे फूड कंजम्पशन नहीं करना चाहिए. ओके, दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द प्रिवेंशन एंड सिम्टम्स ऑफ मलेरिया. सॉरी, एस्केरिस. नेक्स्ट protozoal disease, that is amoebiasis. Amoebiasis is one of the most common infection. It is most commonly occur in the children and the adult also. Okay, so amoebiasis disease is caused by Entamoeba histolytica. What is the cause of amoebiasis? Amoebiasis is caused by Entamoeba histolytica. What is this Entamoeba histolytica? It means it is the amoeba. ये क्या है? अमीबा है. तो अमीबा को डेफिनेट शेप और साइज में Entamoeba histolytica. हिस्टो मींस टिश्यू, लाइटिका मींस लाइसिस मींस ब्रेक डाउन. ऐसा अमीबा जो हमारे बॉडी में जाकर हमारे टिश्यू को ब्रेक डाउन. ओके, सो Entamoeba histolytica की वजह से अमीबाइसिस होता है. सो हाउ इज द लाइफ साइकिल ऑफ Entamoeba histolytica? Life cycle of Entamoeba histolytica is simple. कैसी लाइफ साइकिल है? Entamoeba histolytica is like simple life cycle, means it completes its whole or entire life cycle within only one host, that is human beings. तो होस्ट कौन है? होस्ट ह्यूमन के अंदर ये एंटायर लाइफ साइकिल कंप्लीट करता है. और जब इसकी लाइफ साइकिल हमारी बॉडी में कंप्लीट कर देता है, इसकी वजह से हमें ये जो डिजीज होता है इट्स कॉल्ड अमीबाइसिस, इज कॉज्ड बाय Entamoeba histolytica. See how the Entamoeba histolytica completes its life cycle in our body. Okay, see, first of all, this is a human being, healthy human. The infection is caused by consumption of contaminated food or water. The same in case of Ascaris lumbricoides. Same, इसका भी इन्फेक्शन अगर हम कोई कंटामिनेटेड फूड और वाटर कंज्यूम करते हैं तो इसकी वजह से होता है. तो फूड और वाटर विच कंटेन cyst of Entamoeba histolytica. Now see, there are three morphological forms of Entamoeba histolytica. One is the propozoid, which form propozoid. Second is the precyst, which precyst, and third is the cyst. These three morphological forms are. One is the propozoids, then precyst and cyst. These are three morphological forms of Entamoeba histolytica. Remember that propozoids and precyst are not infective form of Entamoeba histolytica. Means if you consume a food or water that contain propozoid or precyst, you don't have or you don't suffering from the amoebiasis. because propozoid and pre-cyst does not causes amoebiasis. Why? Because propozoid and pre-cyst, these two forms, morphological forms of Entamoeba histolytica are killed by the hydrochloric acid secreted by our stomach. हमारे स्टमक में जो हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड सीक्रेट होता है, इससे प्रोपोजोइड प्रीसिस्ट डीर किल हो जाते हैं, ये मर जाते हैं. इसलिए हमें इन दो फॉर्म की वजह से इन्फेक्शन नहीं होता है, लेकिन इसका इन्फेक्शन कौन सी फॉर्म की वजह से होता है? सिस्ट. सो एन इन्फेक्टिव फॉर्म ऑफ एंटामोeba हिस्टोलाइटिका, इन्फेक्टिव फॉर्म ऑफ एंटामोeba हिस्टोलाइटिका इज cyst. If you consume the food or water which contain the cyst of Entamoeba histolytica, then and then you will be suffering from the amoebiasis because इसका infective form cyst होता है. Okay, if a person or a healthy person or any human being consume a food or drink of water that containing the cyst of Entamoeba histolytica, then this cyst are reach in the intestine of that person, where they are locked, intestine of that person. Now in the intestine, this cyst undergoes encystation. What it undergoes? Encystation, and it encystation की वजह से इसके प्रोड्यूस होते हैं amoebules. Amoebules ऐसे एक cyst से एक मिस 8 amoebules फॉर्म होते हैं, and these amoebules are developed into propozoids. इस amoebules की डेवलपमेंट किसमें होते हैं? propozoids में. Now these propozoids are locked in the large intestine, where these propozoids are feed on the food or intestinal content what we have consumed, what is the content present in the intestine, उसको फीड करते हैं. कौन? propozoids. मीन्स इसका एग्जिस्टिंग फॉर्म कौन सा है? ट्रोपोजोइड. और इन्फेक्टिव फॉर्म कौन सा? सिस्ट. मीन्स इसका एग्जिस्टिंग फॉर्म है ट्रोपोजोइड एंड इन्फेक्टिव फॉर्म है सिस्ट. ना ट्रोपोजोइड जो है ये इंटेस्टाइन में क्या करते हैं? लॉगमेंट करते हैं, वहां पर फीड करते हैं इंटेस्टिनल कंटेंट में, और वहां पर बाइनरी फिजन से मल्टीप्लाई होते हैं. एज दैट अमीबा आर मल्टीप्लाई बाय मींस ऑफ बाइनरी फिजन. सो इन दिस वे द propozoids are multiply inside the large intestine by means of asexual reproduction, that is binary fission. So binary fission से multiply होते कई सारे large amount of the propozoids are formed inside the large intestine. Now when they deficient oxygen or when they deficient food, at that time these propozoids are undergoes excistation. Excistation and two form pre-cyst. They form pre-cyst, and these pre-cyst forms cyst, and these cysts are lost along with the fecal matter of that person. Fecal matter means excreta. तो इस पर्सन के जो इंटेस्टाइन में ट्रोपोजोइड से बाइनरी फिजन से मल्टीप्लाई होते हैं, लेकिन जब भी इन्हें ऑक्सीजन या फूड कम गिरने लगता है, डेफिशिएंट होने लगता है, तब ये ट्रोपोसाइट क्या करते हैं? एक्सिस्टेशन करके उनके प्रीसिस्ट बनते हैं, और प्रीसिस्ट के फाइनली सिस्ट बन जाते हैं, और वो सिस्ट इस पर्सन के फीकल मैटर मींस एक्सक्रेटा में मींस अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड में लॉस होते हैं. और ये अगर ऐसा पर्सन कहीं टॉयलेट के लिए या लैट्रिन के लिए खुली जगह बैठ जाता है, तो उसके फीकल मैटर में इसके सिस्ट होते हैं, और उसके सिस्ट अगर कोई वाटर में रेनी सीजन में वाटर में मिक्स हो जाए, ऐसा वाटर अगर कोई पर्सन कंज्यूम कर लेता है तो उसे इन्फेक्शन हो जाता है. या फिर उसके जो वो एक्सक्रेट है उस पर्सन का वो खुली जगह है, तो ऐसी जगह ओपन स्पेस में, तो ऐसी जगह हाउस फ्लाइज या अदर फ्लाइज और अदर इंसेक्ट्स are deposited on that fecal matter, and the cysts are present in the fecal matter are sticks to their legs, houseflies legs, and such houseflies are deposited on our food or uncovered food. And when we consume such food, if we are not wash them thoroughly and consume that directly, so this cysts are reach in our intestine, and the life cycle of the Entamoeba histolytica will be continued. Getting this, the life cycle of Entamoeba histolytica if you have any doubt related with the life cycle of Entamoeba histolytica, you can really ask me. Okay, I just see that no one can ask me doubts related with the biology. So I request you to please go through the lectures. Please see the carefully lecture. If you have any doubt, because it is not just for your 9th standard, it is just for your, it is also too much help for your life also. Nowadays, that this such pandemic condition, these diseases, the information or knowledge of these diseases are more can what we can say that are most important for your family also, and you, as well as you also. Okay, and also along with this, now the rainy seasons are come up, and these rainy seasons these diseases are much common. Amoebiasis is much common in the rainy season. Cholera is also again a much common disease in the rainy season. So please go through this lecture, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me without any what you can say fearless. You can fully ask me down. Okay, so this is the life cycle of Entamoeba histolytica. So what are the symptoms of Entamoeba histolytica? All the symptoms of Entamoeba histolytica is related with the intestine. So क्या सिम्टम होते हैं हम ये डिस्कस करने वाले. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल पहले ये समझ लो, the infected person of the Entamoeba histolytica means amoebic patient. Most of them means 90% of the amoebic patients are asymptomatic. Remember that, asymptomatic. Asymptomatic means what? They are suffering from the amoebiasis, but they do not have any symptom. Never. कुछ भी symptom नहीं होता है उन्हें. Such persons are called as convergent carrier, or they are also called as silent carrier. Means उनके कांटेक्ट में से आपको amoebiasis हो सकता है, लेकिन उन्हें symptom नहीं होते. About 90% amoebic patients are asymptomatic. Only few means only 10% people are symptomatic. And what are the symptoms comes in the occurs in the amoebiasis, ये हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेंगे. ये सिम्टम्स क्यों आते हैं, इन्हें प्रिवेंट कैसे करना है, अमीबाइसिस का प्रिवेंशन कैसे करना है, उसमें सिम्टम्स क्या होते हैं और क्यों आते हैं, इसकी मैनेजमेंट क्या है और इसके लिए ट्रीटमेंट क्या है, इसका प्रिवेंशन कैसे करना है, ये हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके, थैंक यू.